Hi, my name is Paul Crocker. I work at Rocksteady Studios where I'm lead narrative designer on Batman Arkham City. Okay, so here we are at Gamescom. We're showing Batman Arkham City. It's great because we've got people actually playing on the show floor, showing the E3 demo. But back here we also have the stuff we've announced this week. So we talked about Mr. Freeze, we talked about 3D, and we talked about challenge mode. We're showing people it, letting people get down and dirty, playing as Batman, playing as Catwoman in these unique challenge missions. On top of that, so we're really excited because people are actually getting their hands on the main story sort of arc of the game. So they're playing as Batman in Arkham City, this crazy super prison. It's been created by Hugo Strange. They're gliding through the streets. They're doing everything you would imagine Batman doing, being the ultimate predator and taking out their prey just like that. The new thing we're announcing is the challenge mode, which is a really exciting thing for us. They were very well received on the first game. In Batman Arkham Asylum, it gave the player that ability to be the best Batman, to really hone their fighting skills, to really hone their predator skills, and we've sort of taken that to the next level. As part of the combat upgrades in the game, we've doubled Batman's moveset, we've doubled the animations we use in the game, we've made him feel like an even a better fighter than he was before, if that is even possible. And then we've thrown Catwoman into the mix. So Catwoman's a playable character in the main game. She's a playable character in the challenge map. So not only do you get to be the best bat in the world, you get to be the best cat. And she fights very differently. She does things differently. She has different moves in Predator. She's an awesome character in her own right. We've recently announced that Robin is a unique character for the challenge mode. So again, we have gone that extra distance to make that he doesn't just fight like Batman. He's not just a reskinned Batman model. He's we want people to think I don't actually want to play Batman and Catwoman. I want to play Robin because he is the coolest of the characters. Like Joker is trying to control. So the challenge mode in Batman Arkham City is really based around this concept of Riddler's revenge. So you're entering these challenge maps, as Batman, as Catwoman, as Robin. You have you have all your new moves, where you can show off your fighting prowess. But like you say, we also have like modifiers that you can attach to these, and the modifiers really enable you to customize the game. So for example, you may find it really difficult to take down guys with shields. So you can apply that modifier to yourself, where you can just smash right through those shields and take that guy down. But there's always going to be a penalty applied as well, and and you have to choose these modifiers wisely and really tactically choose how you want to take on these challenges in order to get the highest score. To be the best bat in the world, to be the best cat in the world, to be the best Robin in the world. 5 life challenges. Well, Riddler was an amazing part of Batman Arkham Asylum. People really responded well to him, and he wasn't even in the game. We never physically showed you what he was like. Now we've sort of gone back. We've added, we've taken what was in the first game. The Riddler challenges throughout the city itself. The little trophies you collected, the riddles you had to solve. We've taken that from a number, I believe it was 64, I'm sure someone will correct me because I really can't remember anymore, but now it's 400 plus of these riddles, challenges, etc. that are in the city. And that's just the things you have to collect if you choose to. Then on top of that we have the Riddler rooms, right? And this is at the end of the game, at the end of Batman Arkham Asylum, if you collected everything, you got to listen in as Riddler was captured by the police, which was nicely satisfying. But we kind of figured what you really want to do as a player is to put your hands around his throat and smash his face into the ground. So that's what we set up. Riddler has taken some hostages. There are a series of these puzzle death trap rooms which Batman has to use his intellect, his navigational skills, everything at his disposal in order to save these guys. And we promise you, at the end of it, you will have your revenge on Riddler. Well, the main storyline for Batman Arkham City is, Batman is in Arkham City. Hugo Strange, he's one of the new characters we introduced, runs this super prison. I guess the best way of looking at it is the idea of building a crazy prison in the centre of Gotham and filling it with the worst criminals in the world is probably as stupid as an idea as it sounds. Something is definitely going to go wrong, and Batman is there to stop this happening. But unfortunately for him, we have Joker. Joker's sick as a result of what happened to him at the end of the last game. We have Penguin, we have Two-Face. They both want to rule the streets of Arkham City. We've recently announced Mr. Freeze. So Mr. Freeze in there. He's more of a lone operator. He has got an agenda in there. He has got things he has to do, and Batman is probably going to get in the way of those at some point. Now we have really tried to take the best characters we can, give them the full Rocksteady, give them the full Arkhamverse treatment, really bring everyone's favourite characters into the game and just give everyone this amazing experience. The streets of Arkham City are just teeming with, you know, the low-level thugs, the generals, everyone, you know, trying to take over. Everyone, you know, nobody wants to be on the losing side. You know, Joker wants to win, you know, Two-Face wants to win, Penguin wants to win. They're all going to fight each other, but there are other things going on in Arkham City that, you know, people on the ground don't necessarily know about. But as Batman explores and finds out more about the city, he'll find out what's really going on.
In screenshots we've seen Batman fighting alongside Bane. What's the story there?
Well, Batman and Bane is one of the side stories. It's one of the new components we put into the game. So one of the things we really want to do is not force you down the core narrative path. Now, it's there. We always tell you what's next. We always remind you what you're doing. But at any point, you can look ahead of yourself and see the bat symbol and know, right, that's where I'm going to. But looking around me, there are Riddler things. There's, you know, side stories, and I'm going to go and do one of them now. So the Bane plot, for example, is Bane's trying to track down the Titan from Batman Arkham Asylum that Joker sent off the island. So, you know, he asks you for some help, but, you know, it's Bane, and these things never work out exactly how you imagine. Batman Arkham City is out in Europe on October 21st and in America on October 18th.